أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Welcome to the Learning from History series of the Awakening Project of the Khoja Shia Ishnashri Muslim community. In this series of presentation are conversations with various personalities of our community whose lives have touched many of us and inspired some of us. We believe these conversations are of immense benefit to all in the community. The Awakening Project is a grassroots project that looks at challenges facing the community and how foundational institutions of our community, such as the family, the madrasa, and the member, can help overcome these challenges. You will find more information on these challenges as well as the solutions at their website as well as on YouTube presentations. I have today with me a special personality of our community. He is Al-Haj Shiraz Noorali Rashid Khimji. Assalamu alaikum, Shiraz bhai.
Wa alaikum salam.
Shiraz bhai is a successful entrepreneur, well known for his philanthropic contribution, both within our community and also for humanitarian contributions for the poor and needy in Tanzania and away from Tanzania. After completing his primary and secondary education up to O-level in Bukoba, he moved to Moshi to pursue A-levels in Moshi. Passionate to pursue higher qualification, but without financial support, yet he embarked upon a journey to India and then to UK with little money, and as a result had to endure a lot of struggle that shaped his life story. Without adequate financial support, he had to leave chartered accountancy degree course after 2 years and return to Dar es Salaam. Tanzania at the time was undergoing austerity as well as economic crackdown, but Shiraz Bhai saw the opportunity and opened a taxi business, from taxi business to property development, and as an investor is an inspirational story. Not only is he a successful entrepreneur, but he is also a philanthropist. Together with his brother Al-Haj Fidausan Bhai Rashid, they donated the complete cost for the construction of Mahfil Abbas in Dar es Salaam, as well as the upper extension of the present Dar es Salaam Khoja Shia Ishnashri Mosque. He has also built Masjid Amirul Mu'mineen at a beautiful location at Megomeni, designed by himself. Under the chairmanship of Al-Haj Asghar Bhai Barwani, he also supervised with other colleagues the construction of Al-Muntazir School, the Tabligh building, and the Saboda car park complex. He served as a trustee of Dar es Salaam Khoja Shia Ishnashri Jamaat as well as Africa Federation. He was married to Noorjehan Sharif Jetha. He was married to Noorali Sharif Jetha. Sadly, the wife passed away, I think, a couple of years ago.
3 years back.
Yeah. They were married in 1978. They have 3 children, all daughters. Zahida is a clinical psychologist based in London. Sukaina is an oncologist specializing in lung and skin cancer, and she is presently head of department at St. Bartholomew Hospital in London. And Zohra is a periodontologist and implantologist based in United Kingdom. Shiraz Bhai have 4 grandchildren and I think enjoying semi-retired life now.
Yeah.
Welcome again, Shiraz Bhai. Let me begin with, how are you, first of all?
I'm okay. I'm
You're
fine.
okay. So, let me begin with, you suffered from COVID.
Yeah.
Are you well now, completely recovered from COVID?
Yeah, after about 4 years, I've recovered now.
Right.
Because I had a long COVID.
Yeah. Oh, you had a long COVID.
Long COVID, yeah.
So what happened during COVID? How did you get this?
The COVID, actually, I visited one of my sites where there was a guy who living there with the COVID.
Okay.
these people had come from Germany and they were staying in one of my house. So when I went to visit the place, that's where I got COVID.
All right, okay.
Once I got COVID, I just went and got it checked and it was positive. And I was sitting in my office and that's all I know.
Oh,
Then I got up after 6 weeks.
so you were unconscious for 5 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Right. What happened?
Actually, my oxygen level was falling down drastically. And I was in Aga Khan Hospital. Nothing much was being done there. So my daughter decided me to fly.
So the daughter who works as an oncologist
she's
managed everything from there.
Yeah,
did
she
you?
always, being a member of BUPA,
Right.
yeah, I had an opportunity to get this service where the plane came to pick me up from, ambulance plane came to pick me up from here.
So did you have a good journey, or what can you recall of, or what do you hear? How was your journey from here to United Kingdom? Was it a easy journey or a difficult journey?
No, it was easy for me because I was not
Unconscious, yeah. But what does people say? How did it?
Yeah, they said it
because
was
at that time, if I remember, Shiraz bhai, that planes were not allowed.
Yeah, the problem was that even the landing of the plane was a difficult time because all the flights were closed down.
That's right.
Not only that, from the Aga Khan Hospital up to the airport, it was a big challenge because they didn't have this oxygen tanks and everything.
Okay.
Somehow they managed to reach me up to the airport.
Okay.
And again, the documentation was problem. We managed to get the documentation within an hour or two.
Okay.
So there were a lot of challenges before even I flew.
But these challenges were sort of resolved as you go along.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So then you went to London. And,
I was taken there to London. Yeah. There I was treated. Yeah.
And then slowly your recovery took
Then
place.
it took me about 6 weeks before I recovered. I could not even walk. So I was trained and I had to do a lot of physiotherapy, everything, before I really started.
So how was, people say long COVID. What symptoms do you have in long COVID? Do you remember?
In long COVID, you feel very weak all the time. One. You have nausea all the time.
Oh, right, okay.
The biggest problem is that you don't have the taste.
So food did not taste well.
It doesn't taste anything.
Okay.
And you always feel depressed.
So did you get all the sort of senses back now?
It took me time. It's almost 4 years it took before all the senses could come back.
Right. And now you feel, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, I feel much better now.
Okay, Shiraz bhai, I want to now come back to the present life that you're leading. You're still an active businessman?
Yeah, I'm still an active businessman. At the moment, I'm looking after all my properties. Still, I work full time from 8 to 5.
Oh, so you're disciplining yourself is 8 to 5?
5, yeah.
All right. So, what keeps you going then? I mean, because you're quite elderly now, I think.
Yeah. I think I'm reaching about 77 now.
Well, 77, but you're still disciplining about...
Yeah, but still, I feel that, one should not
retire.
Resign or anything, or retire. I do full-time work. I do my gym. I'm very active. Still, I'm the member.
And it's all routine. You must go through your routine.
All the routines, attending all the functions.
Yeah. I have to say, I was invited for a breakfast at your place this morning, and the way you made up a dish for me with all the fruits and the nuts and all the important ingredients for a very good, healthy breakfast. I managed it, okay, with a tonic at the end.
Yeah.
What is it made of?
It's made of garlic, turmeric, honey.
Now, each one of them has its own function.
It functions, yeah.
So garlic...
Like garlic, it's anti-inflammatory, I think.
Right, okay.
And turmeric is antibiotic.
Biotic, yeah.
So it does help.
So it helps your throat as well.
Yeah.
That's why we are speaking
Keeps
well.
your throat clear all the time.
Speaking well at the moment. Yeah. Okay. So, something about your business I want to... so you still have sort of property...
So I came to Tanzania in 1980 after abandoning my education in UK.
Right.
I was doing my SCCA final year.
Hmm.
Life was very tough there.
Hmm.
No finance, hard work.
Yeah.
So I decided to come to Tanzania and join my brother
Hmm.
and started a car rental company.
Now, at that time, car rental company, I mean, there was no
It
importation
was
or anything
very
like
difficult. There was you need to have a permit to own a car.
that. Hmm.
However, the car rental companies were allowed to get the permit.
Hmm.
So we managed to have few cars, and within 1 year's time, I had about 100 cars from one car.
How did you do
I
that?
started from one and went up to 100.
How did you do that? Because that's
At that time, there was a real shortage of transport in Tanzania,
Mm-hmm.
and every government department needed transport, including Army, Air Force, Navy, shipping companies.
Mm-hmm.
So I was providing transport to them. So at that time, it was very lucrative.
Right.
And there was no competition or anything.
Right. So you had that opportunity.
Yeah,
at the time.
from there on, I started.
But very interestingly, how did you manage to get from I don't know whether it's
It's
a
a
secret.
very
It's a
interesting
secret.
story.
Yeah,
It's a very
that's-
interesting story.
Share it if you can.
Yeah, at that time there were a lot of expatriates coming to Tanzania,
Mm.
and they were the people who were allowed to bring in their motor vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So once they come here, I used to buy that motor vehicle from them in local currency.
Right.
So every month, for example, at that car, a car would cost you only 3,000-4,000 shilling.
Right.
So they come here for 2 years. So I divided the cost into 2 years' time, and I used to give that, as we call it, every month I used to give them the equivalent money. So within 2 years' time, I used to finish all the payment.
Mm.
And just when they left the country, they would leave the car with me, and I would register the car and add into my company. The time came, I had bought almost 200 cars
Right.
in the same way, not yet registered. And suddenly the prices of the car shot up from 5,000 to, let's say, 100,000.
And
So we made a lot of money in that.
right. So
And that's how we actually...
so this was sort of foundational business that allowed you to then expand from there on.
And yeah, at the same time, my brother was running a garage. He was special in insurance jobs and things like
Oh,
that.
right. Okay.
So we were together. So he used to service my cars.
Right. So it all worked out
It
then.
worked
And
out.
so your brother and yourself were in partnership in
Yeah, in
both the
partnership.
business?
Yeah, we were together.
All right. So this was how you started the time when there was economic crackdown and austerity.
Yeah,
and
the
all that,
situation
yeah.
very tough. We could not buy anything here.
Yeah, but
nothing was available at that time.
that's right. Yeah, it was
so-
tough time actually
it
for
was tough time
everyone.
then.
Yeah. So you had this opportunity.
Yeah.
So subsequently, you then expanded yourself into the property business. So what was the element there that you found that, look, there was an opportunity now in the property market, so presumably you may have closed the business, I don't know. Did you close the business and put the money there, or what happened? Because you are in property business now.
At that time, there was very little competition here.
Really?
And the development was almost zero at that time because of nationalization. All the buildings are nationalized and no one was investing in property. And we were the first people who started property after nationalization.
Ah, right, okay.
So we got the permit to build, and Hydri Plaza was our first project.
So that was the first project, Hydri
Yeah,
Plaza.
Hydri Plaza.
So am I right in understanding that your taxi business and your car rental business and all that was packed up, or you still running it?
No, it was running. It was just side business. The property was
So the property was a side business. yeah.
Actually, I was always interested in property. When I was a small boy, I used to make houses out of the boxes. And I
Okay.
still remember when I was 4 to 5 years old.
And that's why I can now understand that Amirul Mu'mineen, that mosque, was designed by you in a way. You were the architect of that masjid.
Yeah, I did everything.
At that masjid, Amirul Mu'mineen, I had the pleasure of I was invited to visit by Shiraz to visit, and it's a wonderful structure, wonderful location, and the breeze. I think you designed it in such a way that it was very open, and so the breeze was very free flowing. You don't need air condition there.
Yeah.
And it's really sukoon sort of type of building there that you've constructed with a location at a higher place.
Yes.
We can sort of observe the Dar es Salaam.
Whole Dar es Salaam can be seen from there.
From there, yeah. Carry on. Sorry, I just wanted to make so what were you saying about at that time the property was...
Yeah, the properties were being actually thrown for very, very cheap price.
Right.
And I was always interested in properties. So whenever I used to fly, I used to look down and see so many properties. So I say, if these people can do it, why can't I do it?
Okay.
So I started with my one house, just for myself. And again, that was designed by me without any experience or anything. I just had a few helpers and, of course, someone to put it on the paper.
Measurement-wise, yeah?
Measurement-wise and steel and things like that.
Okay.
And that's how I learned.
Right.
Otherwise, I didn't have any experience in construction.
Okay.
But I started building so many houses myself.
So the first property that both you brothers, you and Fidabai, constructed was Haidri
Biggest
Plaza?
was the Haidri Plaza.
Yeah. And it was a very central location as well.
Yeah,
and
central
one of the landmark building, really.
Yeah, that was a landmark building. And still, I think it
right.
looks much very quite modern.
Yeah, so it's still it was constructed very well.
Yeah.
So then after that,
After that, in full swing, we went into properties because there was a very, very big demand. Because for 20, 30 years, there was no development in property.
So you were at the right place at the right time.
The timing was very important.
Right, okay.
So everything, time is the main factor.
Okay.
If you miss that time, you missed everything.
All right. So I just want to now extend our discussion, or rather conversation, beyond that a little bit. Presently, I mean, you're a businessman, you're an entrepreneur, you obviously understand that when there's an opportunity, an entrepreneur should take it and move forward. I just want sort of just advice and your thoughts on this, that in Tanzania today, what sort of opportunities are available if somebody wishes to make an investment? Where I'm not saying that you give advice, but generally, is there opportunities in Tanzania for people to make investment, would you say?
I think Tanzania and African countries have got a big potential at the moment. There are a lot of chances to start the business in Tanzania, especially in the field of mineral, tourism, agriculture, industries. So there is a lot of opportunities. And I would even advise our diaspora, they can come here and invest into, let's say, industries. In Tanzania, there are very few industries at the moment. So the people have started coming in and starting the industries, like we got cement factories, people who come from China, they done cement factories, tile factory, things like that.
And also a lot of natural resources that are there in Tanzania.
Yeah, Tanzania is full of natural resources.
And these things can be then exported. I see that in agriculture there's a lot of opportunities there. Fruits are in abundance. And one can export juices from that and introduce perhaps...
Not only that, you take example of cashew nuts, it's one of the biggest markets.
Yeah, cashew nuts,
It has been exported in a very, very big quantity. But unfortunately, it's the people from outside who are doing it.
Right, okay. And really we should be taking opportunity.
Yeah, we should be taking the lead.
What you advise, what advice would your advice would be for our community youngsters in Tanzania, our own community youngsters in Tanzania, that look, Tanzania is ripe to have these opportunities that we should take. So would you advise them to now sort of look for things like that, even in a small way? Unfortunately, we don't have seed money from the community or anything like that. What would be your advice to the community leaders,
You know, we
community
got a
institutions?
lot of opportunities here, but the younger generation needs help.
Needs help. Yeah.
They need two things. One, they need finance. So the community should have a seed fund or things like that, whereby they can give some fund to the younger generation who are interested in investment. Number two, they need advice. So we should have an economic committee or something like that, who can advise these youngsters. And for the youngsters, Africa is the only place where there are opportunities at the moment.
At this moment in time, yeah.
There is no other countries where you can invest and succeed. So people should take advantage of the situation at the time.
Right. And if a young man born in Tanzania, he has got a fantastic opportunity now to actually make himself something.
They could go into a small scale industry, which doesn't cost much, because Tanzania doesn't manufactures very few things.
Right. And one thing I've noticed, Shiraz bhai, that in my sort of regular visits, I've seen that the middle class in Tanzania is growing, and it is the middle class who is now becoming a consumer. So a lot of services are being demanded by this middle class. They want a certain type of hair do, certain types of clothing, certain type of living, smart living. So all these services are being demanded by the middle class. So again, opportunities are there.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
In every field, you can say.
In every field, yeah. So Tanzania is ripe, really, for investment and all that. Okay, Shiraz bhai, now I want to sort of go back onto your background now, okay? You were born in Bukoba. So tell us about your parents. Where do they come from and all that?
Yeah, my parents actually, my father was born in Kenya, and mother was born in a small village called Kamachumo.
Where is Kamachumo?
In Lake region.
In Tanzania?
Lake region in Bukoba, near Bukoba.
Right.
Bukoba is part of Lake region.
Oh, right, okay.
So they'd come there, they started business there. We had small dukas. That's how they were surviving.
Okay. So originally they come from...
Originally they come from Kutch. The grandfather came from Kutch.
So you are Kutchi?
Kutch, yeah, basically.
Right. Kutchi are normally businessmen, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right. They're spread all over as well in the world. So do you recall when you were growing up in Bukoba, do you recall any sort of a community work there? Was there a Jamaat there? Were there any inspirational figures there that inspired you? Can you recall anything like that as you were growing up?
When I was in school, in Bukoba we had a family of about 40 houses.
Right. Khoja Shia Ishnashri?
Khoja Shia, 40 houses.
Really? So this was in time where you were born in what, 1950 somewhere?
48, yeah.
48, yeah. So at that time we had 40 houses there.
40 houses there, yeah.
Right. Quite a number then.
Yeah. And the person who was leading was Mr. Qasim Ali Al-Arakia.
Okay.
He owned almost all the town, all the buildings there.
So he was a well-to-do person.
A well-to-do person, yeah. And we had a good education there, because we had a very good schools in Bukoba.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean, these were...
Despite government school, there were private schools there at that time.
At that time, in
40s
and 50s.
And 60s, yeah.
But these were sort of private schools by the community, like
by
Indian...
the community, like Christians and these things.
Right.
Like
And so you attended primary and secondary education there?
There, yes.
And so you finished your education in Bukoba or...
I finished my education in Bukoba, primary and secondary education.
Right.
And from there, in fact, I wanted to go and study in UK. I even got the place there.
But this was after O-levels?
After O-level.
Right, okay.
Because the financial problem and everything, I had to continue my education in Old Moshi, where I did my A-level, physics, chemistry, biology. This was the first time I came out of my house. I had to stay in the hostel.
In Moshi?
In Moshi. eating ugali and beans for 365 days.
Right.
And with me was one of my friend, Dr. Afzal.
Afzal, who Dr. Afzal, he was in Dubai practicing medicine.
Yeah.
Oh, I met him. I met him in Tamani.
Tamani, yeah.
Yes. Okay, so he's your friend.
He's a friend.
Mashallah,
We studied
okay.
together.
Okay.
And Sylvia, very close friend. From there on, then I decided, because for me education was a very important thing.
Right.
To come out of the vicious circle of poverty, I think education was the only solution.
So in your,
So
you have a motto, haven't you, about education? Education is an international something.
Yeah, I mean, education, I feel, is like an international passport. You could go anywhere and settle anywhere.
If you are educated.
If you are educated.
And that's your passion. You want to be you wanted to be
Yeah.
educated.
So
Okay.
I really pushed very hard. So I decided, whatever happens,
Right.
I have to study, whatever subject, whatever it is.
Whether you have money or not.
Yeah. So I went
How was your status with as regard to finances? Did you have finances?
No, we didn't have finance. At that time, there was remittances were stopped from in Tanzania.
Right, okay.
It was a very difficult time. So anyway, I went to India.
So instead of you going to UK,
Yeah, I went to India because India was the cheapest
Right.
at that time.
So when you arrived in India, how much money did you have?
I didn't have any money actually.
Really?
I went without money actually. I took few things with me
To sell?
to sell there. At that time, even there you could sell these imported things for very good price.
So share with us your life in India then.
So when I was in India, so I didn't have money. I took the few things, sold it. Then I wanted a place in college, but it was too late because I had gone for national service. Once I finished my O-level, I went to national service.
So you missed the
I missed the college this
enrollment.
enrollment.
Yeah.
Once I had finished national service, it was tough time. We had to do four months army training.
So and share with us what was life like in national service. Then we'll come to India.
Oh, life in national service was really tough. It was not easy.
Really?
Yeah. You had to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Do mchaka, they call it. That's running in the morning.
Early in the morning.
Early in the morning. And some of us could not run. So we used to, when running, we used to hide in the grass, While the team coming back, we would join them. So we stayed in this camp for 4 months, in the army camp. So we got almost all full army training.
Did they also used to weapon training and all that?
Yeah, everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They showed us how to use it, everything, and we used to be with gun all the time.
And you can shoot and all that.
Yeah. They take you for the range.
All right. Okay.
That's all these things we've done. So you had to do military army training for 4 months. You had to do cooking, guard. You had to be a guard at night, whole night.
All right. Okay.
So you passed through very difficult stages.
So you finished all your training?
Yeah, I finished all my training.
And then went to India, right?
Then for 2 months you had to go for agricultural, which I went to Arusha.
All right. Okay.
So after finishing that, I decided that I should try go to India and do something.
So now you are in India, not much money, apart from the fact that you've sold something. So what was your life like? How did you manage to survive?
Life was actually very tough.
Right.
I joined this. So when I went there, I could not get the place. So I went to meet the Chancellor of the University of Bombay. I said, I'm a foreign student. I was serving my country. And I was late. And unfortunately, there's no place in college. Can you help me? So the Chancellor tells me, my friend, you missed the bus. And that particular thing really went into my head.
You missed the bus.
To miss the bus. So whenever I got any opportunity, I never missed it in my life.
Oh, I see. So you
That's
gained.
Really, yeah.
So you managed to make an opportunity out of that expression. You missed the bus. Okay.
Okay, when I was leaving his office, Chancellor office, he called me back. He said, okay, my friend, I'll try to help you out. So he wrote me a letter to one of the college which has just started. It was under construction. That's how I joined Burhani College.
Now, Burhani College is a Bohra college,
Yeah,
right?
that college was started by the Bohra community.
Right.
So I joined this Burhani College and I stayed in the hostel. And
So hostel which is full of Bohras. Right, okay.
So there, I remember my expense was 125 rupees total.
Mm-hmm.
So once a week we had to go for shopping for what do you call it, cooking. So everyone had a turn to go to market, buy vegetables. And then we used to stay in the hostel and study there. I had some money from my things, which I had sold it. So I was using.
Not much.
Not much. I remember, not only me, there were even other Tanzanian students. Sometimes we get really frustrated on Sundays. We feel like having some food.
Right.
We used to take our book and sell it in the bookshop there. I still remember.
Really?
Yeah.
Just to get money so that you can
to eat food, yeah. But then I joined the Rotary Club. I became the chairman of Rotary Club. I became very popular there.
Okay.
So
you started to build network.
Yeah, I started building network and I had a lot of influence then in the college.
Mm-hmm.
Every professor knew me, every student knew me. Then I formed a foreign student association there.
In
Bombay, in Burhani
yeah.
College.
Right, okay.
And I was awarded a best foreign student award. I got it from Burhani College, from Chancellor of Bombay University.
Right. So you then got a degree in...
Yeah, then after 4 years I finished my Bachelor of Commerce.
So you got a Bachelor of Commerce, although you were interested in science, I think.
Basically, I was a science student.
Right. And you still are very scientific.
Yes, still I'm still more interested in science than I could.
You were telling me that you were telling me that you could still tell me what Boyle's law is.
Oh, yeah, everything I still remember.
Right. So you got the degree in commerce.
Yeah.
So what happened? Can I interrupt you here? You told me about finding 100 rupees on the street. What was that?
Yeah. In Bombay, I was a Rotary chairman. I used to help a lot of poor people. In my street, everyone knew me, and all the poor people, I used to help them out. One day I was going through one of the street. I still remember the name of the street, which is called Sankli Street.
Right.
So I was passing from there. I saw there was an old man on the corner, and there were some rowdy children just hitting some stone to that old man, and the old man was bleeding. Mm-hmm. So I just went there and took this old man to one of the dispensaries just nearby. So when I went there, the doctor was not there, the nurse was there. So I had only 10 rupees in my pocket for that day.
Okay.
So I went there, I gave my 10 rupees to the nurse. I said, okay, try to treat this guy. At that time, 10 rupees was a lot of money.
Right.
So I left 10 rupees there. I said, I'll come tomorrow if there's anything more to pay.
Right. So whatever balances you'll pay tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. I just came out of the dispensary.
So you had only 10 rupees and you gave it, and that's it.
Yeah.
You didn't have any money.
Yeah. So when I was going back to my hostel, just walking, just thinking what to do next. And when I walking on the roadside, I saw 100 rupee note there.
Right.
And in Bombay, you can't even pick up paper there. No one will even throw a piece of paper.
So somehow that 100 rupees you found.
Yeah, I found it. And that was like miracle,
So then what happened?
Yeah, then I went to the hostel. Next day I went to see the doctor. I said, doctor, yesterday I left one of the patient here. Now how much extra I have to pay? So he said, you foreigners, you come here and help our people. We should be ashamed. And even ashamed to take the money from you.
Right.
So he paid me back my 10 rupees.
So
I had 110 rupees.
This is all from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? Okay, now very interesting. So I understand that you then decided to go to UK from India, having made a lot of connection,
this
popular
Rotary Club,
student
they
and all
really
that.
helped me. Rotary Club helped me. I used to meet all the international students. I used to meet all the different colleges in Bombay. We did a lot of eye camps. We used to do medical camps in a big way. And we used to help the poor people. And Rotary Club is the Young Lions, Rotary Club. We are under Rotary Club.
Right.
So we make a lot of connections and everything.
So now, after India, you went to UK?
Yeah, I went to UK.
Yeah.
In UK, I just went, I had a ticket, an old ticket.
Again, no money?
No money. So I had got this ticket of 4-year-old ticket, which I had bought from Bukoba.
So that was your original ticket?
Original ticket, yeah.
Yeah.
So
4-year-old?
4 years old, yeah. So I managed to renew that ticket with my influence and everything. So I wanted to go to, I had my ticket from Bukoba, Entebbe, Bombay, London and Canada. I bought it for 1,200 shillings.
All right.
So when I decided that I should go to London, at least go and see London, if not for studies.
Right.
So I managed to renew my ticket. Now, what to do? Where to go there? So when I was walking in the town, I met one of my classmates from Bukoba.
Now this is coincident.
Coincidentally, who is called Bhupendra Raja, yeah.
Bhupendra?
Sir Bhupendra Raja.
Sir
He
Bhupendra.
even got the title of Sir in UK.
Oh, right, okay. By that time he was an sir?
No. He had just finished his studies in IIT.
Okay.
He was an engineer.
Right.
So he said, Shiraz, what are you doing here? I said, I just finished my education here and I want to go to UK. Then he told me, Shiraz, I'm going to UK too, this week. Don't worry, I'll come and pick you up from there.
Okay. So he came and picked you up?
Yeah, so I got a lot of confidence that there's someone there at least to come and pick me up. So I got there, I reached the airport. Of course, a lot of questioning, everything. Immigration. Yeah. But somehow my friend had come to collect me. So I went, I told them there's someone to collect me, all these things. But one thing which saved me was, when they opened my bag and they wanted to see what's in the bag, and they found a lot of social work which I did in India. I had taken a lot of pictures and they were very much impressed, and they allowed me to get in.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. But Bhupendra was there to...
Yeah, and they even interviewed Bhupendra.
Oh, right. Okay.
And they said, you interview your friend, and everything matched everything. There was no...
Right. So what happened in London then? Inside. Now you're in UK now.
Yeah, I was in UK.
So what did you...
I stayed with my friend for almost 1 month.
You had no money?
I had no money. He helped me £20. I still remember.
So he gave you £20?
£20.
On loan?
No, just free.
All right, okay.
He had a good post. He was working for Hoover Company.
Oh, right, okay. So with that £20, you decided then to...
Yeah, to look for a place in a college, actually.
Right.
So I managed. I remember I used to walk all the way up to Tottenham Road.
Tottenham Court Road?
Yeah, Tottenham.
It's quite a long road, isn't it?
That's where the registration of the ACCA
right.
this thing.
Okay.
So I used to walk all the way from Hackney to... Then what I did, my brother was living there, but he was living very far. I had not contacted him, or there was no contact.
Right.
Then I managed to find him. Then I shifted to my brother.
Okay.
Then I wanted a place in a college, so I went there for registration. They needed a signature from an accountant, so I could not get anyone.
Okay,
so
this was an accountancy college?
Yeah, for the
right,
college.
Okay.
So I was sitting in Trafalgar Square, I remember. I was just sitting I was very depressed, and some guy comes from there, Mr. Shaukat Walji. He's here, actually.
Right, okay. Yeah?
He tells me, Shiraz, what are you doing here? I said, I've come to UK from India. I'm about to join SSCA, but I need a signature of an accountant. He said, don't worry, my friend is a chartered accountant. So he signed my form in Trafalgar Square. Maybe even Shaukat might not be remembering.
That was your application
Yeah,
form?
application.
And
That's how I got a place in HCCA.
Right. So then you became...
Then I joined Tottenham College.
Right.
Then I looked for a job. I was working for Kentucky Chicken. I was a manager in Kentucky. So
Working how many hours there?
from morning up to 2 o'clock we were in the college.
Right.
From 2 to 12
Oh,
night.
tough life.
Yeah, we were working for Kentucky. That's how we survived.
Mm.
Well, I stayed there for 2 years. I got married there. It was arranged marriage.
So you got married to Noorjehan.
Noorjehan, yeah. And then I saw there was more opportunity in Tanzania than there.
Right.
And my brother was there. And he had called me, say, you come here,
Tanzania.
Tanzania. So I left for Tanzania.
Right. So now, obviously, we have covered that part initially, that you started a taxi business and property and all that. Now, I want to now discuss community life now, okay? So...
Before that, I think I will... at that time, when I came back here, I joined Lions Club.
Oh, yeah.
I've
so
done a lot of work in Lions Club.
Because of your connection in India with Rotary and all that, yeah.
I started my doing social work from India.
Mm-hmm.
And even in London, I had formed a foreign student association in Tottenham College in 1979.
So wherever you go, you form an association. You form some
I
sort
form
of...
an association. I don't become the chairman. I normally stay on the side.
But you form the group?
I form it and just leave it to people.
Right, okay.
So when I came to Tanzania, I was introduced to Lions Club by Safdar Jafar.
Oh,
he was a close friend of mine.
Marhum Safdar Jafar.
Was a very close friend.
He was also an accountant. He was an accountant.
He was a chartered accountant.
Yeah.
So we were very close friends. So he introduced me to the Lions Club. I started working for Lions Club. In fact, I worked in Lions Club for the last 40 years.
Okay.
Me and one of my partners, we had sent about 4,000 children to India for open heart surgery. We raised our own fund.
Really? Okay.
We must have done about 5 to 10,000 eye surgeries.
Eye surgery plus heart surgery?
Yeah.
And they're all done in India?
No. Yeah, the heart surgery was done in India.
India and eye surgery
eye surgery was done here in
okay.
CCBRT.
Ah, okay.
And,
which is a government hospital, no?
No, it's a private hospital.
Right, okay.
It's a German hospital.
Right, okay. So this is your work, humanitarian work.
Club, and I mean, a lot of other things we used to do. Poverty alleviation, go to the orphanages, provide food, things like that. In the school, we used to have a lot of quiz competitions and a lot of other things. So I work for Lions Club. I'm a life member now for the Lions Club.
Do you think, Shiraz bhai, that your own struggle without money, studying, passionate about must get education, and all that struggle shaped you, but that also made you more aware of the needs of the other less fortunate? Is that how?
There was always something in me. I always balanced my life into public service, with family, and for myself. I mean, the life should be very balanced. Business, family, business first, family first, business, community work.
And helping the poor.
Helping the poor. So everything comes to, I mean, you should be very balanced.
About
not that you just go after the money only and then leave other avenues. So even Lions Club, I used to do a lot of service through Lions Club. Okay. Then in Jamaat.
So now let's come to, when was the first time you sort of got into the community service?
Yeah.
I mean, particularly the Jamaat service or Khoja Shia Ishnashri Jamaat
First
service.
I joined during the time of Asghar Bhai.
Right.
So
why did you join? What was the reason why joining the
I was doing social work in Lions Club and everything, and so Asghar Bhai approached me. So you should now even try to come into the community and try to help community. And so Asghar Bhai was quite close to me.
Before that, I think, this is the Islam Jamaat.
The Islam
Jamaat.
I started with the Islam Jamaat.
Africa Federation also afterwards.
Later on.
Right, okay.
So I worked Asghar Bhai, worked with Anwar Bhai, and one more was there.
Shiraz?
After Asghar Bhai?
Shiraz Walji, wasn't it?
No, before that.
Anwar Bhai Dharamsi was after us.
Yeah, I worked with
Pyarali Bhai Shivji?
Pyari Bhai.
All right, okay.
So I worked with these three people. in
And you were
Jamaat.
trustee?
I was trustee all the
Right.
time.
Okay.
At the same time, I used to do so many other things. I
Right.
joined construction committee. So we were doing, when the construction was happening, that we used to supervise Jamaat level.
Right.
So a lot of supervision we were doing.
And I think you and your brother also contributed to...
Yeah, we
certain-
contributed towards
yeah.
this Mahfil Abbas.
Right, okay. And also, I think Masjid as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you sort of got yourself involved like that. So you...
Yeah, Jamaat. From there on, then I joined Africa Federation.
But before that, with Asghar Bhai, would you regard that a lot of work was done during his term? Is that correct? My understanding.
Yeah. During the time of Asghar Bhai, I think a lot of things started.
Like the present masjid and Imam Bara, and then the car park, and then
Even a
the
lot of
big center.
construction started during his time.
Also Al Muntazir School.
Yes,
and,
yes.
Yeah.
I remember that was Al Muntazir School, the Korean Center.
That's right.
I think it's during that time of the Asghar Bhai, when this property was actually connected through us to Asghar Bhai.
That's right. When I interviewed Asghar Bhai, he did mention your brother, that he had connection with the Korean embassy.
Korean embassy.
And so this is how you facilitated
even the hospital plot.
Okay.
That it was a Korean embassy.
Right.
And we had asked Jamaat to take it over. It was very prime location.
Right. So during Asghar Bhai's time, a lot of development took place.
Yeah, it
and
started.
you were also part of
Then Anwar Bhai followed it up.
Yeah. And today what we have is what we have, starting with Asghar Bhai, and before, of course, and then we ended up with what we have at the moment. And of course, we now need to move even more forward, yeah? So Africa Federation, then what happened with Africa Federation?
Yeah, the Africa Federation, we were I was the trustee. At that time, I think we had a lot of properties here in Tanzania, everything. So we came with the ideas that some of the property should be sold and others should be developed so we can raise the revenue.
So you were looking at the properties that were existing at the time, and whether it was giving you
return was almost like nothing.
Efficient, yeah. So the returns were so minimal that you decided then, under whose term was it?
That was
Ramzan Bhai Nanji?
Ramzan Bhai, yeah, during Ramzan Bhai.
So after Marhum Zulfikar Bhai, Ramzan Bhai took over, and you were with Ramzan Bhai, and you were specifically looking at under Ramzan Bhai, the properties portfolio. All right. And then you converted those property portfolio. Any idea of the rental from where to where?
Yeah, into development of new properties.
So what was the sort of increase in rental that you brought about?
The income, I think that was a very minimal income of $30,000
at that time
to $300,000, something like
per,
that. Yeah,
per year.
Per year, yeah.
And so
and this
what
money
happened?
We had gone to for education.
All right, okay. So which is what your passion was?
Yeah.
Education being a passport for, Okay, good. So that was this part. And then did you work under anyone else apart from Ramzan Bhai Nanji, Africa Federation level?
No.
So that's it, yeah?
That's it, then I left.
Right. How do you feel about the development of the community at this moment in time? How is it progressing?
I think we would have done much better.
Right.
Than what we are today. We had a lot of opportunities.
Okay. So you felt that we missed opportunities.
We have missed
along the way.
some opportunities.
Yeah.
And the world is going very fast with all this AI and everything.
Right.
If we don't,
keep up with that,
we'll be left out. That's what I feel.
Do you feel,
because being Tanzanian Indians, who had been in business a whole of our life.
Right.
Now we are changing from business class into the working class.
So it's actually reverse. We are going back.
We are going back actually.
We should be going forward.
But today we should be the biggest industrialist.
Why Why are we not the biggest industrialist? I mean, just your thought,
Because the
your
problem
personal
was
thought.
that we didn't make the base for the younger generation. We should have seen ahead 5, 10 years or 20 years. Tomorrow our children will create certain atmosphere, base for them to come and get
Take
into the
over,
industry, like forming a seed capital, forming an organization where they can advise. You have a professional economist, a professional banker, a professional people, administrators. They advise you, do this, don't do this. Guidance is required. If we had a proper guidance, we had finance, what else do we need?
Well, that's right, because the youngsters will have the opportunity now to move forward with guidance.
What's happening now? Youngsters are leaving the outcome. I mean, most of them are left their parents.
So, I mean, just historically, we were dukawalas, right? And we were controlling a small trading immensely. And I remember by 1960s, Khoja Shia Ishnashis had a good power economic base built up in East Africa. But that base, after post-independence, instead of positively looking at that this is our home, I think some of us became pessimistic about the situation post-independence. We began the migration from East Africa. Some of them remained, but we failed to develop that base that we had into the further sort of inroad into economic, like becoming an industrial base then, or agricultural base, like that. So working with the government in partnership. And all that are missed opportunities in a way. So now, as a result, we've got a reverse. Instead of being a huge business community, a lot of our children are now working for someone, whereas they should have been a businessman. And I think our community should be, although the children should become professional, but ultimately their aim should be to become a businessman. That's what you are trying to say.
Yeah.
All right. I've summed it all right.
Yeah, that's
all right. Okay. So finally, we've got a couple of minutes. What would be your advice? I know you have given a lot of advice, but what would be your advice now, given 21st century? One of them that you've already said, that we should be, as technology and social media and media is developing, we should be understanding of where the world is going, and we should also be making sure that we are either with it or we understand what the challenges are and we should be able to overcome it. Are we doing it, do you think? Or we are lagging? I know you might find it uncomfortable, I don't know, but
first
are
of
we
all,
doing
I think that there must be a cooperation between ourselves.
So internally we must be strong. Internally.
Yeah, internally come together, become strong. You have to go with the world. World is going very fast.
And if we are not internally strong, we will
not
not
internally strong, you are nowhere.
Right, okay. So that's one thing that you would advise, that all our sort of Jamaat, regional federation, world federation should be united with one purpose, that we are one community and we should be working not against each other, but for a purpose. Okay. So that would be your advice.
So to summarize, let's have a seed capital for the new investors. Number 2, try to advise this younger generation. You must have professional people to guide them.
Right.
Like in other communities, they have this organization whereby
other Asian communities
anything new happens, they are aware of it, and immediately you'll get the information what to do, what not to do.
Right.
To advise them, support them.
And move from a working class to business class.
Industries. Start with very small industries. Doesn't need to require a lot of money. Start with small and you can grow.
And so today in East Africa, the opportunities are there,
still
glaring at us, and we should take it.
If we are not taking it, others will take it.
But others are taking it, aren't they?
Already taken.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Now, Shiraz bhai, with that final advice that you have given, I think it's a very wonderful advice, very positive advice, and particularly from the business point of view, which you understand very well. I enjoyed this conversation. It was a wonderful conversation, very at times inspirational as well. I like the idea that you were trying to help that old man in the street of India, and then eventually finding 100 rupees, and then you're getting 110 rupees out of that. And it is all, there's some maslahat ilahi there of some sort, that look, a young man struggling, let us give 110 rupees to enjoy for a day or so. So that was a nice story there, but I really enjoyed it. And, you know, one thing that comes out of your life is that, couple of things. One is that you had a passion on education, and you had made sure that all your daughters got educated to the highest degree. I understand that you had to tell them, didn't you, that look, if you don't get educated, this is how life. Share that story, and then I will finish. Yeah,
you know,
we finish, because it's very interesting.
They were 5 to 6 years old.
Yeah.
I took them to the Disney World.
Right.
So we had spent almost 1 month there in USA, America. From there, we flew to Bombay. At that time, I remember Bombay had shanty towns, and people used to live in the, what do you call it, concrete pipes.
Pipes, yeah.
I still remember.
Right, okay.
So I took them to Bombay and took them literally to shanty town. And not only that, even the other places, when they saw it, they started crying. They saw the poverty, they saw the people.
This is at age 5, 6?
5, 6 years old. And they started crying. So I told them, in Disney World, if you are educated, that's the life you will have. If you are not educated, this is the life you have to spend. Since then, I have never told them to study.
But they themselves studied and became
knew that education was very important.
Right, yeah. So, you know, I just...
And that was a challenge for them.
That's right, yeah. What an inspirational advice that you give to your daughters. But that shows that, you know, a struggle in the life shapes a human being, and then it shaped you and your life. And with that, today you made what you have, with grace from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. With that, I think we should end this nice conversation. Thank you very much, Shiraz. Thank you.